Okay, I'm just about to start A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I'm excited, right? Don't get me wrong, but I'm absolutely terrified. What am I getting myself in for? On one hand, if I like it, I'm scared that I'm now going to become addicted to Sarah J. Maas, which is a huge commitment, because not just the ACOTAR series, but like all of her other series. And on the other hand, I'm terrified that if I don't like it, everyone's going to come for me, because I've not really seen anybody that doesn't like this series. They might not like a certain book, but they love the series. The hype is so high. I'm so scared. I just need to start. It's going to be great. What I'm discovering is that Sarah J. Maas is very good thanks for that, at not info dumping, which I was really scared was going to happen with this. And I was just going to spend the first 100 pages being completely and utterly lost, which often happens with a high fantasy book like this. But on page 29, and there is some information being talked about, and some of it I don't understand, but I like the way that it is sort of being spread out. I've not had a huge I have no idea what's going on moment yet. Okay, I'm on page 32. I'm just about to start chapter 4. Okay, it's getting really exciting. I love it when action starts picking up this early on in the book. I'm scared, but I'm so excited. The scene, oh my god! Don't admit you killed the wolf. Nothing good is going to come from that. I'm already crying on page 41. I feel like this might happen a lot. Okay, this is me on page 42 of ACOTAR. I'm just about to start chapter 5. I'm gonna become so obsessed with this book. I just know it. Okay, it's a Friday. I am at work. I'm about 4 hours into a 6-hour shift. And I'm very lucky. It is so quiet that my boss told me to bring my book with me today. So I'm gonna sit and read at work. Now on page 75, I'm just about to start chapter 8. It's good. It's really good. 1 hour left of my shift, and I've only had one lot of people come in, and they bought one thing, so I've got a good chunk of this book read. What? How on earth did her father get there? And why on earth is her father there? Well, I know why he's probably there. Oh no, this is not going to end well. What I would give for this to turn into a nursing back to health trope right now. I think it's unlikely though. Chapter 13. Half an hour left of my shift. I am obsessed with this study. Oh, this library. Dreamy. It's been quite a few days since I've picked ACOTAR up. I forgot to give you an update when I finished the other day. I am on chapter 14. I'm doing a buddy read. I don't know if I've mentioned this in the video before. I feel like I probably have. So we're stopping at chapter 18 to chat. So I'm gonna try and get up to there tonight. I don't know if this is because it's been a few days since I last read this book, or it might just be me, but I actually don't know what's going on. I feel like it seems like she's trying to run away, but I don't think she is. I don't know what's going on. Why is she on her own though? That is my question. That's what sits weird with me. I feel like she'd be with Tamlin or Lucian. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I remember. It was just me forgetting what happened in the last couple of chapters. This is why. Don't read. Don't leave a couple of days between reading chapters of a high fantasy book. She is definitely going to go looking for answers, especially after she's been told not to. Oh no. Please free them. Thank you. They wanted to kill me. I mean, yeah, of course they do. What doesn't, to be honest? Lovely and reassuring that is. No, that's actually really nice. I wonder if your family realises it, that everything you've done wasn't about that promise to your mother or for your sake, but for theirs. So true. But nobody realises it. Nobody realises how much she's given up for them so they can live. No, he's actually been really lovely. I'm crying and I'm only on page 144. Why am I crying at the death of a character I've just met? Oh my god. So that's me got to chapter 18, which is page 155. Oh, this book is wrecking me already. It's amazing. It is really, really amazing. And I'm going to have to hope that we quickly talk about this in my body read, because I am desperate to keep on reading. I can see why people are obsessed with this series. I am becoming one of them. Okay, it has genuinely been like almost a week since I last picked up this book, and it's not because I'm not enjoying it, because I'm loving it, but I got distracted. I was doing a tandem read along for another book and I was really busy, and so I wasn't doing much reading, but any reading I was doing was for that, because I couldn't really fall behind on that. But the longer I keep going away from this, like I sit down and I read it and I blitz it and I love it, and then I go away and I'm just too daunted to go back. So I'm going to sit down. I am committing to this book now. I'm loving it, but I'm just still so scared of it. Okay, I'm getting properly back into this book. I'm just about to start chapter 20. I'm going to put it down for tonight. But I am back, and I am not going to leave it a whole week to continue with this. I think when I sit down and I'm not so tired, I think I'm going to storm through the rest of this book. I love it when I come across quotes I have seen on Bookstagram, and obviously didn't know the context behind or anything like that. I've just, I'm on page 188, and I've just got to the quote, "There you are, I've been looking for you. Thank you for finding her for me." I've heard that countless times. Who is it though? Do I know him? Have we already met him? Am I being stupid, or is this someone completely new? I don't know. I don't know whether I should trust him or not. Because yes, he's just saved her life, but he's also kind of described himself as a monster. And pretty much everyone in this book has got something to hide, and I don't know who to trust. I don't trust anybody, actually. It makes for fun reading. I knew this was gonna happen. I love the way she thinks she can hide how she's feeling from him. That's not gonna work, babes. It's not gonna work. That's absolutely heartbreaking. "I've had many lovers," he admitted, "females of noble birth, warriors, princesses, but they never understood what it was like, what it is like for me to care for my people, my lands. What scars are still there when what the bad days feel like. This reminds me of it, of what I breathed." He lowered the painting, looking right at me, right into me. "That I'm not alone." I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to be feeling right now. But I think I really like Tamlin. Don't spoil it for me. I have a feeling that I don't know enough about this series, and I'm glad I don't. But I also feel like I'm supposed to not like him. Time will tell. Right now, I like him. I might live to regret that. This is so romantic. "You're exactly as I dreamed you'd be too." Oh my god. I am on page 213, chapter 24. I'm loving it. Why is she so determined to defy Lucian? I think that's how you say his name. Like, he's so right when he's saying what happened last time. You didn't listen to what I was saying? Nothing good can ever come from a human drinking fairy wine. I have read enough fantasy books to realise this, but yet they still do every single time. This is not going to end well. I know it. Okay, I'll admit I was wrong. She says it's the happiest moment of her life. That went in a completely different direction than I thought it was going to. call me cynical, but I thought that's where it was going. It usually is. I'm so scared. What? Worse, I'd met him before. He'd saved me from those 3 fairies on Fire Night. I'd forgotten about him. My god, who is he? He's Rhysand. Rhysand. Everyone has this problem. My god. I forgot that he was supposed to appear. Right, I'm gonna keep reading. Who is he? That's my question. He knows that she's there too. Oh my god, what's happening to her? I do not like this. I actually can't believe it. She's leaving. I feel like something's gonna happen. There's no way she can leave. Something's gonna happen. My god, Tamlin really, really did look after them. This is me on chapter 29, or just about to start chapter 29. I am obsessed with this book. Oh my word. The amount of emotions that I have got with it. I'm so excited. I don't know where it's going to go. Every time I keep like predicting plot twists and where I think the story's going to go and where the plot's going to go, it doesn't go that way. But I'm loving it. I can see why people get obsessed with this series. And I think this one is largely regarded as not the best in the series. Like, I think it's a good one. It's not the least popular, but it's also not the most popular. So, we'll see. Do you know, I'm actually starting to get a bit annoyed about how long it's taking me to read this book. So I'm on page 254. But what's annoying me is that it's not that I'm not enjoying it, and it's not that I'm not wanting to sit down and reading it. I'm wanting to sit down and read. I am wanting to devote my hours to this book, and I should be able to plow through it because I'm absolutely loving it, but I just don't have the time. And it's really, really making me mad that I can't just devote my whole life. I just can't devote my days to reading this book, and I really, really want to. And it's annoying me because I want to read it all, and it's just so slow going because I don't have the time. Let's see what we can get done tonight. Do you know, this just shows you this is actually a really, really fun or a really, really deep comparison actually, to talk about how, yes, they're more comfortable with the help that Tamlin has given them financially, but they're actually not happier, and they should be, but they're not. And it is that strange balance of, I was going to say family, but I don't know if they were that close when they were poor, but it is that like wealth over family. That is a serious theme. There's a lot more than just the main storyline in this. What? How does Nesta know? Your beast little trick didn't work on me. Oh my god, how much does she know? What? Oh my god, she went after her. Oh my god. That was so nice of her. I'm actually gonna cry. Oh no. That is just cruel, Sarah J. Maas. So she's talking about Nesta's talking about her father letting her mother die. He loved her, he grieved for her. That's what Farah's saying. I didn't know what the truth was, perhaps both. This is Nesta. He let her die. You would have gone to the ends of the earth to save your high lord. My chest hollowed out again, but I merely said, yes, I would have, and slipped inside the room to get ready. You cannot give me that sort of romance when they are not together, or they're not both there, or whatever their situation is. You can't tempt me like that. Oh my god, that's not even funny. Has she just caused Claire Bender's death? It's not a coincidence. There's no way it's a coincidence. Oh no, she's gonna feel so guilty. No, don't. I'm actually gonna cry at Nesta. We don't need you here, Farah. Do not look back. That should be cruel, being like, we don't need you here, but it's actually not. She's telling her that she can't feel guilty for going to Tamlin, and that she shouldn't be concerned about them because they've got it. And she furthers that up with, Father once told you to never come back, Nesta said, and I'm telling you now, we can take care of ourselves. So she's been like, you've got more important things to do. And that is genuinely the kindest thing she could be saying right now. Rather than be like, oh, I'll miss you, oh, I'll see you soon. Stuff like that. The kindest thing she's saying right now is go away and don't look back. Oh, I actually can't cope. I don't know what's going to happen. You know when your eyes keep looking down the page and you're like, stop trying to spoil it for yourself. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my god. What do you mean they're gone? They can't be dead. No. Where have they gone though? Where? No. No, they can't be dead. Oh, that's not even funny. That is not even funny. No bodies. Yeah, see? No bodies. Good. We'll go with that. No, he can't be dead. He cannot be dead. Oh my god, I'm stressing. I am really, really stressing right now. Ali! This is really bad. I forgot about Ali, but I hope she... Well, I mean, she must be alive, Kirsty. Okay, they're alive. Good, 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 good. She took him. Oh my god, I can't do this one-handed. What? These plot twists. Now I've got an itchy nose. I'm not needing this right now. It's so intense. She is evil. I mean, a genius, but evil. You're Tamlin. Ali's just referred to him as your Tamlin, not just Tamlin, not as High Lord. You're Tamlin. Oh, I actually can't cope. My god, if that was a shade of his power, what was his power formerly? I feel like this is quite a Beauty and the Beast situation. Is this a retelling? I don't think it's a retelling. I think I'm talking nonsense, sorry. Ignore me. It was her. She took Lucine's eye. Oh, she just gets worse by the second. Oh my god, it was all a plan. It was all a ploy. There was no provision for that in the treaty. You can kill as many innocent fairies as you want and never suffer the consequences. It was the day oh my god. So, Andros had let himself be killed so that Tamlin would even have a chance at breaking this. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I knew she was going to be important to this story because she's the protagonist in this novel, and she was always just going to be. You knew that, but I didn't know how, because I knew that she was strong and I knew that she had the skill, but comparatively to the Fae, she is just a human. But, so this sentence, but I had failed them, and in doing so I damned them all. That's so true. The whole fate of their court lay in her hands, and she didn't even know it. There's still a good chunk of this book left, and so many more books in the series. The worst part is that she did love him. So Ali saying you could have broken it, all you had to do was say that you loved him. Say that you loved him and mean it with your whole useless human heart, and his power would have been freed. This is the thing. It's not as though that would have been difficult for her to say. She almost said it. It's painful. It's so painful. Yes, Farah. I mean, I agree with Ali that it is probably suicide. But so she goes, how do I get under the mountain? Ali's, you can't go under the mountain. No human who goes in ever comes out. I squeezed my fist so hard that my nails bit into my flesh. How do I get there? The determination on this girl. Ah, amazing. I'm crying again. I'm crying again. If she ripped out my throat, at least I would die doing something for him. At least I would die trying to fix the destruction I hadn't prevented, trying to save the people I doomed. At least Hammond would know it was for him and that I loved him. Oh, this book's gonna wreck me. I have to stop at chapter 33 for tonight, because otherwise I'm never gonna get any sleep. Okay, it's been ages again. I really wanted to get back to this book, but earlier on this week I really wasn't feeling too good, and I was reading, but I wasn't feeling well enough to film, and I didn't want to read a book as good as ACOTAR because I didn't want to be like sobbing and completely be emotionally invested and things like that. I couldn't deal with all that excitement, and I didn't want to be filming when I wasn't well, and in the last few days when I have been feeling better and feeling okay to film, the most of the time I've been reading has been out places. So I was reading at work today, and I was reading at a library yesterday and things like that, so I didn't want to be filming my reactions. And when I was reading in public, I wanted to be able to have my raw reactions to ACOTAR. I've got like 100 pages left, and I want to be able to cry, and I want to be able to have my full like, oh my god reactions, which I can't have when I'm out. And I also want to be able to film them, and I am not ready to be filming them when I'm out in public. So as I said, I have got 100 pages left. I don't know what the chances of me finishing it tonight are. I would love to. It would be incredibly irresponsible too, because I'm really tired and I've had a really long day and a really long week, and I've got a busy Sunday tomorrow, but I really want to, and I've gone to bed early to try and finish it, so let's see what happens. This sums up the whole of ACOTAR and the whole character of Farah, this one sentence. I might have been going to my death, but I wouldn't arrive unarmed. I love these actions, and I love the romantic nature behind these actions, but she's so unprepared. She's like, oh, I would bring more weapons, but they're going to slow me down. Right, but you are also going into like the most dangerous part of this world. I don't remember what the whole world's called. And she's only brought food for one day. What are you doing, Farah? Just like bring a bit. And she's on her own. I know Ali's taking her through the woods, but Ali's not going to go with her. So she's on her own. She is as unprepared as is humanly possible. Oh, and she doesn't have a plan. Sorry, here was me thinking she was as unprepared as she could have been. She's even less. Right, I love Farah, don't get me wrong. But who does she think she is? This woman... she can't be called woman. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. The female thing in charge of everyone. You know who I'm talking about. If you've read it, you know. Farah's busy like, you tricked him, he is bound unfaithfully. You know, just like, you need to let him go. I'm sorry, but especially compared to her, you have got no authority, Farah. I don't know how she thinks this is going to work. The previous I have no plan statement is highly true. 3 little tasks. Yeah, that sounds about right. Has Rhysand been helping her? I don't know how to feel about him. He's saying humans all look alike. I don't believe him. Rhysand knew exactly how I looked. So, obviously he'd known that Claire was not Farah, but said that she was. Was that to try and help her? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that guy. No, don't take it out on Lucian. That's a step too far, man. I like a good riddle. Let's see if I can get this one. There are those who seek me a lifetime but never we meet, and those I kiss but who trample me beneath ungrateful feet. At times I seem to favour the clever and the fair, but I bless all those who are brave enough to dare. By large my ministrations are soft-handed and sweet, but scorned I become a difficult beast to defeat. For though each of my strikes lands a powerful blow, when I kill I do it slow. It's difficult. Time? Time is my guess. I don't know. I don't think that's right. I thought she was going to tell us the answer right now. I forgot. We're going to wait ages. I'm going to have to read this all tonight just to find out what the answer to the riddle is. Rhysand's impressed. Me too, to be honest. Just shows you, Farah, this is what happens when you develop a plan. It's good. I know I have seen many people have this point and say this. So she's just sliced her palm open so that the worm can smell her. And I've seen many people say this, but I just need to bring it up in this moment. Whenever there's something like this, whether it's like people that make like blood oaths in books, or any sort of like they need to slice their hand open because they need blood for some sort of like, I don't know, cave to open or whatever it is, it's always their hand. Just to think for a moment, think how necessary your hand is going to be. That is not the best place to draw blood. It's not practical. Where's it gone? Oh my god, Lucian, thank you. My god, this is getting intense. Well done, Farah. Good job, missus. I knew it was him that had put money that she was going to win. I just knew it. I would have put money on that myself. That he would have put money on her. I don't know your name. Are you Lucian's mum? Whoever you are, thank you for helping. In this situation, she probably should be doing anything she can to try and get Rhysand on side. But she has these wonderful lines of dialogue that just show you the strength in this girl. He says to her, no attempts at flattery. I have made a very, very big mistake in offering my life to him. Yeah, but it's a different point. But I said, you have a high enough opinion of yourself already. I doubt the flattery of a little human matters much to you. I love that. Like, she shouldn't be, but it is amazing. I am really grateful for all the help that Rhysand is giving her, but I just worry that it's going to come at a cost, like a higher cost than it already has. Every time I think she can't become more evil, I didn't think she could get more evil than Tamlin having to inflict Lucian's punishment. But the fact that he couldn't heal to the point that he couldn't walk, and that's why she had to agree to the deal with Rhysand. She would be dead. Lucian couldn't come quick enough. Rhysand is, she can't. Actually can't. Oh. Every time I think I can cope, like, I think I'm managing to cope with what's happening, you just get lines like this. Thank you. Seriously, Maas, thank you. And when I again entered that throne room, I was allowed only a glimpse of Tamlin before the drug of the wine took hold. But every time, every night, just for that one glance, I didn't hide the love and pain that welled in my eyes when they met his. I can't. It's just that reminder of the pain that the two of them are in regarding each other's torture. Why are they all staring at him? Not her. I don't understand. I am so stressed. I'm on page 359. There is not long left of this book. It is second task day. I'm so scared. Oh, for God's sake. I can't cope if it's Lucian. I can't. Oh. No. Just no. Like where this is going. I really don't like where this is going. Come on, Farah, think. Come on. Oh god, it's all moving so quickly. I forgot she was a letterette. She should have let Tamlin help her. Oh, she's regretting that now. Stop thinking about how it's gonna hurt and just answer the question. Work out a way to stop it, not think about how bad it's gonna be. No, don't guess it. Oh my god, she's actually just gonna guess a number. She is just oh, it's Lucian, like, calling out for her to do something to stop it. Oh my god, I can't cope with this. This book. Can't do it. Stop talking about it. Oh my god, it's actually got to this point where Lucian has realised she's just got to pick one. That's a rubbish reason for a lucky number. 2. 2 is a lucky number because that was like Tamlin and me, just 2 people. What? Oh god, I don't believe in 2. Oh. I can't cope. Come on. Oh my god, she's actually done it. How? How did that work? How? Wow, I don't know what to say. My god, that was a lot of stress for nothing. Is Rhysand talking in her head, or is she just imagining it? He'd better not actually be talking in her head, because I'm gonna get mad. I've just put the book down for a little second, and I'm actually so scared it's making me cry. I've got 50 pages left. I actually can't do it. I actually don't know if I could do it, but I have to read it just now, because if I don't put it down just now, if I don't keep reading it just now, my god, I'm tired. If I don't keep reading it just now, I am going to leave it for days before I pick it back up because I'm too scared. But I actually am oh god, I'm going to regret this in the morning. She's sitting complaining about the fact that there's nothing she's going to do about the King of Hybern. Yeah, just focus on your own problems. I think right now, you keep staying alive is what you should be focusing on. Finally, I've been waiting for this moment between Tamlin and Feyre. I know it's been a little bit difficult with the situation they've been in, but thank you. No pressure, eh? One wrong move tomorrow, Feyre, and we're all doomed. Well, good to know that, don't worry if it doesn't work out, Do you know, Rhysand is really clever. If it works, if his whole plan works, which the likelihood is working is low, but if it works, genius. What a love confession. I love you, I said, no matter what she says about it, no matter if it's only with my insignificant human heart, even when they burn my body. I love you. It's so good, but it's so painful. Oh, bless her, this is literally her worst nightmare. Oh, she knows how to torture her. I'm thinking the last fairy she's got to kill is going to be someone she knows. There's no way it's just one more. Who is it? No. Oh my god. What earth just happened? My hands slacked at my sides. Amber flight green eyes stared up at me. Everything crashing in layer upon layer, shattering, breaking, crumbling as I gazed at Tamlin. I whipped my head to the throne beside. Still. The time of mine. Oh my god! What happens now? What happens now? What happens now? You kill Tamlin and he's free. That's rubbish. Nonsense. And then you can have them all to yourself. Stop. There's no good answer. Stop. No. Kill him and save his court and my life, or kill myself and let them all live as slaves. There was no bargain to get out of this, no part of me to sell to avoid this choice, unless you could get the riddle correct. Ali and Rick, but Ali had said something. What did she say? Something to help me. A final part. Oh, yeah, a final part of the cars. What was it, though? To listen to what they'd heard. Oh, come on, please. She would never risk me killing him because she knew I couldn't kill him. Because he's got a literal heart of stone. Oh, this is a big risk. My eyes are jumping across the page. Better not just be a fairy turn of phrase. I trusted Tamlin, and more than that, I trusted myself. Oh, well, that's good, I suppose. Yeah, I think you... Oh my god! Oh, I can't even turn the page. I cannot even turn the page. Oh, Farah! Stupid, stupid, stupid. You needed to specify when you freed them. Because loving Tamlin was the only thing I had left. The only thing I couldn't sacrifice. He said watching her die. He's actually said watching her die and not being able to help her. Oh my god, she's got the answer to the riddle. She has got the answer to the... What is the answer to the riddle? Love! Ah, that makes so much sense. I don't think I was crazy far off. Yes, Tamlin, come on. Yeah, but she can't be dead, but she is dead, but she's not dead. I don't know. Whoa, that happened quickly. I knew she was gonna live, but she'd become High Fae? Wow. Wow. How did I never know that happened? I feel like that's a spoiler I should have seen. Right, I will say though, I know this is a lovely romantic moment where he's taken off his mask and she sees him for the first time and it's like all romantic and she realises just, he is exactly how I dreamed he would be. Right, but at the end of the day, it's just a mask. You could see his face anyway. Like, you knew he was handsome without it. It's not as though suddenly he's taken off his mask and he is so much more gorgeous. Like, he was that gorgeous before, no? The faster healing is a good point. She could have done with that beforehand. I just finished it! Wow, that book is amazing. This is gonna become my whole personality now, this whole series. Wow, I am obsessed. I'm gonna need to think properly about my thoughts. But, amazing.